The pass to the great one. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Great one. Cousins with a screen on Curry. A nice shot by Booker.
I tell you what, the post play is...
Here's the great one, guarded by Curry. A nice 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The
Oh, good D, but better O. It's almost as if...
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Screen by Cousins. Here's the great one, and that one is stuffed right through.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Missing again. Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Gay, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Guys, right from the start, it's been by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach, Greg. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the three.
Green. And that one comes up a bit short.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's the great one. Trains the three-pointer. The great one's got 9 points.
They've got them...
Because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
His switch has depth.
Right, he's checked in for Green, and it's Rush in for Klay Thompson. On the court for Sacramento. The great one, he's in at shooting guard. Cauley Stein is out there with Caspi.
You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's the great one, inside. A nice shot by Koufos. Koufos has got his first points in this one.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior.
It brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Here's the great one. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice...
They set the pick. The great one passes to Koufos, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
He couldn't have dreamed.
Stripped away. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. It's deflected.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the pass to the great one. Deep 2 from Collison. The great one passes to McLemore. With 1 on the clock, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well,
Notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will...
And they're all together defensively. That's one of the reasons they're amongst the league leaders in steals. They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Barnes and Green are the forward set. Thompson is out there with Iguodala, and it's Bogut in at the 5 down low.
We'll see if that continues to be the case tonight.
Here's the great one. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. The great one's got 4 points now in the quarter. Wright sets a screen. Curry kicks to Thompson. And here's the fast break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
Here's the great one. 24 points for him. And the dunk by Booker.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has. He would have the lead.
Here's the great one.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they struggled. Possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
And really,
Like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Here's Ezeli, and it's blocked. Here's Koufos, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
Am I controlling the paint? Yo, I'm always controlling the paint. Just natural to me. In high school, I controlled the paint. In college, I controlled the paint. Even when I worked in the hardware store, you know what? I controlled the paint section. That's what I did.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest...
Or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean,
3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. They set the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
the second half has it gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break.
Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. On the floor for Sacramento, the great one in its shooting guard. Caspi is out there with Costa Koufis.
And that was just the start of it. Notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Dishes it to Collison. Buries the long-range jumper. Collison's got 8 points. Now here's Collison. He's got 10. The great one kicks it to Koufis. That's good. He's got 12. Rondo with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from the great one. The great one's got 35. Golden State's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Caspi. Finished off the break. McLemore inside the line. Offensive rebound. The great one passes to Cauley-Stein. That's good. Tries to save it. Unhindered, going all the way.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal.
The open court, those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
It's stolen by Rondo. And now Sacramento. Yeah.
And the guys got careless with the ball.
Win against the Denver Nuggets. To the middle. Caspi with the bucket. Caspi's got 24.
To slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
An excellent display of passing out there, and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Layup off the pick. And there's the nice layup by Collison.
Well, nothing was going down.
He feeds it to McLemore. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
It's like this. You set a tone at the top, everyone in me followed. Made sure we were all on the same page tonight. Everyone underneath me made the rest of the team follow suit.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin,
and now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around. I'm taking over now.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
In terms of individual rebounding, he had a game that will be remembered for a long, long time. Whether it's chasing down long rebounds or grabbing one in traffic or one-handed rebounds, he was going after them and corralling all of them.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.